So this sleepy little village is gonna get upgraded until we can eventually, I don't know, take on a kraken. That sounds like a fun idea. But first we need to start with some wood. And by some wood, I mean a whole lot of wood. But we do have someone that can work for us to help us chop down the tree on his own. That takes 5 whole seconds, so I'm just gonna keep helping him the way I do. And then once we have enough wood, we can go ahead and build a stone mine. So now that's in place and we can collect stones right over here. But we do have enough money to go into the market and hire another villager. And we can actually hire 2 villagers. So we will go ahead and do that. We can get one of them going in the mine here, and another one can go ahead and help this guy with his tree. And that guy is running with a candle on his head. That doesn't seem like a great idea. So now with both of them working on this tree, they're getting a wood every 3 seconds roughly. But also if we go ahead and collect enough wood, then we can upgrade it in the market so it takes even less time. 2.8 seconds there, that seems pretty good. But we can't keep upgrading like that forever because we do need to make a sawmill. And to that end, we need 120 wood and stone. Thankfully, we have enough wood. Let's actually do this upgrade again because we got the wood pretty quickly. And now the fellas over here are getting wood every 2.5 seconds. Now I'll just come over here and help the guy in the mine for a little bit and actually set up a trade so we can get some wood traded for coins. Because we just need 10 more to get another worker, and we can outpace the trading rate pretty well right here. So we just gotta shoot over that, so once the trade kicks in, we can go ahead and find the right menu to build a sawmill. And just like that, we have exhausted all the wood that we had. But now we have a sawmill in place. So we'll turn off the trading for the wood and then go into the market, buy another worker, and then send them to the sawmill. So every 5 seconds, they use 3 wood to make 1 plank. We're definitely gonna need a little bit of a better wood income in that case. So let's just stack up a whole bunch of wood right now and then upgrade the wood collection rate again. But it only went down a little bit. So we just get the wood again and then we upgrade it again. And now it's 2 seconds even. I think that should be okay. We might actually start trading some stone to get a little bit more money so we can get another worker on another tree. Or maybe the same tree. Either way, because we're trading stone, we're gonna help out the guy in the mine. And since we're here, we might as well upgrade the stone collection rate too. Because ultimately, we're waiting for enough planks to be made so we can buy a fishing point, which we need 80 planks for that, and a whole lot of stone. Oh wait, that's the coal mine. We need 80 planks. And with another upgrade to the stone mine, our fellow in there is getting it every 3 1/3 seconds. That should be pretty good for him on his own. And that should be pretty good on the amount of stone that we have collected now. We need less than 10 coins to get another worker. And it looks like our wood collection needs a little bit of help. Since they're only collecting 2 wood for every plank that's being made in that same amount of time. So we're running a little bit negative. If we go to the market again and we have enough wood to upgrade it again, so now it's down below 2 seconds per thing. That could be really good, but hey, we have another worker that we can get. We'll go ahead and do that. If we stick you on the same tree, that's almost every second. So that should actually make us positive for the amount of planks that we're making. Good. So now we'll just go ahead and stop trading the stone right away because we are going to need a lot of it for the coal mine that we're eventually going to make. Thankfully, the stone collects really quickly. And it was 240 that we needed? Yeah, we're already there. But we still need 20 planks to make the fishing point. And sadly, I can't click on this to speed it up because that just hires and dismisses the guy over and over again. And sure enough, our wood collection is on the up and up. We've collected 100 wood without even needing to touch it. And I think if we get just a little bit more wood and then upgrade it again in the market, it might go down to every 1 second. And, oh, so close. That's good enough for me though. Now we could actually spend 10 planks to speed up that process, but we'll worry about that later. I can make a fishing point using all the planks that we just earned, and we have it. Fishing is a very relaxing activity, and it's right over here. But we don't have enough to assign someone to it, so we will just do this ourselves. And then we'll also set up a trade for the sardines because there's nothing that we can use them for yet. I also have no idea what's going on with this duck here. Is it dead? Is this like a taxidermy duck? What sort of hat is it wearing? So many questions. But now the fishing point isn't fishing anymore. Oh, it was, okay. I guess you can't click on it directly in the middle or else it breaks. This is the demo, but that should be enough fish for a little bit. And we can actually use some of these fish to upgrade the fishing point early. once our worker actually does show up. And since we do have so much stone, I'm also gonna trade that as well, just so we can get to the number needed a lot sooner. So now we have another villager that we can go ahead and assign to the fishing point here. There, now it's every 3.6 seconds because of the upgrades we put in there. Beautiful. Oop. Hey, we did it. Now we need to make a cookery and a coal mine, but we do need a lot of planks for that, and since we are getting 1 wood every second, then we can upgrade the plank speed a few times, and just make sure it's above 3, because that should even out. It does mean it is going to take longer to get the coal mine set up, but it'll be worth it in the long run. So now it's 4.3-ish seconds before we get planks. That's still looking pretty good. And you know what? Let's just upgrade the wood collecting again. So now it is every 1 second. Oh, I am not looking forward to when we have to build a ship. That is 300 planks plus 200 simple food, and that's going to take a while. Oh, goodness. Well, at least we can upgrade the fish collecting again. So now that's every 3 1/3 second. And we do have enough stored up that we can upgrade the stone collecting speed, which also made it lose everything. I thought I had 300 stones there. How much am I spending here? Oh, well, either way, we're waiting on planks. Is it worth upgrading the planks again when I don't have enough? Maybe? I think I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna need a lot more planks in the future. And also, so many of those planks went away. It should have only cost 17 there. Something about the economy in this is not working right. Okay, but even with that, our plank production rate is every 3.8 seconds, which still leaves time for our wood production to increase just ever so slightly, but it's working.
Later that same evening.
Okay, I let this run for like 20 minutes and we have so many planks now, 330. Woo! And a whole ton of fish, which weirdly enough has a little clover icon. But either way, we have enough we could actually, oh, if we had simple food, we can make a ship. But we do have enough things for a cookery. Let's get the coal mine set up first because that's cheaper. Hopefully it doesn't delete everything that I have. And thankfully it didn't. Now with coal, we are able to cook if we had a cookery. Thankfully, we actually still have enough to make that right away. Good. So now we have those things set up right over here, but we do need more workers. So we can buy 1 right now and then put him to work in the bakery because that's not automated. Well, it is automated, but I can't click on it. So I will be the one collecting coal for a bit, and we can trade the simple food for coins or produce soldiers if we had a barracks. And thankfully the food is being made pretty quickly here. Sadly though, there is no upgrade for making the food faster, but okay, it looks like 1 food turns into 1 money. That's actually really good. So I just gotta make sure I keep collecting coal, and ooh, I can buy another worker. Yes, now I don't need to put myself in the coal mines. I can just force someone else to do it. Get on over there, you weird candlehead thing. This isn't Beauty and the Beast, what are you doing? Well, either way, we're gonna help him out by increasing the coal collection rate because he's gonna have a lot of simple foods to keep up with. And I should see how much does it take to make a simple food. It takes 2 sardines and 1 coal. That's actually pretty good. So the coal miner can probably keep up on his own pace, whereas the sardine fisher is gonna take a little more. And speaking of a little more, we're gonna need 100 food to build a barracks and 200 food to make a ship. So we should probably stop selling these, but I could also use more workers. That being said, we're nowhere near getting another worker, so we'll probably stop selling the food so we can just start to collect it.
No!
I said stop. And then we'll also help the sardine fisher with better pace there. So now it's almost in line with the simple food being made. He is gonna need a little bit more help with that though. So we get to 150 food or fish, and then we can do it again. There, now it's doing a little bit better than the simple food production. So we should be slowly but surely going positive in the fish department. Everything seems to be working smoothly now. And there it is, we have 100 food so we can build a barracks. That means we could get some soldiers pretty soon. And here it is right here with a big guy in front of him. And that requires workers. Of course it does. That means we're gonna have to set up quite a few things to start trading, like the wood and the sardines, but the sardines are also used for food, but that'll be fine. It's just too bad that everything gets traded for 1 gold instead of several. Well, either way, we will make the most money that we can in a short amount of time, because I'll just be going through and making sure we are stocked up on a whole bunch of things. At least the money rate is going up pretty steadily too. On that note, I should probably set the food to start trading, because it does take food to make soldiers, but we won't be able to make soldiers for a little bit. So with 5 items selected, then we are earning on average 1 coin every second. So there we have enough for a soldier. Or I guess we have enough for a worker or villager to become a soldier.
Bruh.
Not enough resources. What do you mean? Okay, there we have a soldier. So we have a person running the barracks, but we need other people to become soldiers. Gotcha. Well, in that case, we can set this guy to something more beneficial, like a coal mine again, because we still need a lot more food to be made. Okay, but now all of our trading is catching up to us because we are very low on fish, as well as rocks, but at least we can make another villager. So now we should be able to make a soldier.
Nope.
Okay. Where are these people going? I purchased you. Where are you? Are you stuck on a tree? Okay, there someone's being made. We're getting 2 soldiers made. I have no idea what to do with them yet, but now I have them, so cool. And I lost a little bit of production on the wood collecting. Not that I'm really short on that. And there's only one more thing to be made here, and that's the ship, which we almost have all the planks for that, but we need so much more food. And there are so many things we are short on now too, like the stone and the coal, because we're selling it all. It might be a good idea to stop the soldier production until I can get a few other things leveled out, such as sticking another person on the fish dock. So that's every 1.5 seconds there now. I really wish I could just sell these things in bulk, but now we have a whole ton of fish, and now we need a whole ton of coal, and a whole ton of wood to keep up the plank production. We just need everything. Thankfully though, we can get another villager. Please don't disappear on me. Okay, you didn't disappear, good. But here, we're gonna stick you in the coal mines. So now both the coal and the fish are every 1.5 seconds. Now let's go into here and stop selling the simple food, because we actually do have enough planks right now to make the ship. Now it's just a matter of getting all the simple food. So it takes 5 seconds to make one of those, and we're needing 200 of these. So that's 1,000 seconds that we need. Which, how many minutes is that? It's gonna be another 16 minutes before we can make the ship, goodness. And that's without counting for the soldiers that we need too. I really wish I could upgrade how long it takes to make food. But here, let's just get another villager and then stick you in the stone mines, because that's the only thing that was above 2 seconds for time. But now they're all roughly the same, except for the plank production, but we're not really worried about that. Should we be worried about it? It only takes 2 of those to sell, so let's worry about it. And then just stock up on wood. And then we will also boost the wood collection in the market really quickly, just because I don't remember how many people I have working the wood tree, and we just have to keep bouncing around to all things while we're waiting for the money to be made. So if we stick another worker on the tree, that's down to 1 second again. Good. I wonder if that's the lowest it can go. We can still upgrade the collection rate again, just seeing a little bit more wood for that. And yeah, it's not going any lower than 1 second, but does that mean we can take away a worker? It looks like we can. Oh, not quite. I'll call that good. And then stick you somewhere you'll be more beneficial, like the stone mine again. So now that's down to 1 second. And at this point, when it comes to it, I might just remove all of the workers so I can turn them all into soldiers. All right, but now we have our fish production down to every 1 second. So that should keep up at least a little bit with the food production and the selling rate, which means I can come back over here and focus on the coal production. Okay, I should also probably turn off trading the planks, because now we need more for the ship that we don't have. And I can still upgrade the coal a few times, so we should probably do that and then do it again. Sure, I'll do that. So now that's down to 1.2 seconds. That's a lot better. And we are at 100 food again. Yep. So we just need twice that much for the ship. Oh boy. And I need to remember, I still need a worker to make the ship. So the ship will probably happen first, just because of all the resources that get involved with making it. I don't have to worry about once we're done with that. But now we are at the 200 food that we need. So actually, workers, stop there, because I need you to build a boat. A big old boat. And we have it. Yes. Look at that in the water there. Looking rather impressive. And with it, we can, oh, there he is. There's the Kraken. But we need way more troops for that. Whoop, I didn't realize we were running it. I've run. I didn't want to start then. We need more soldiers. Okay, I didn't realize how much I upgraded. Just have one worker on here is 1.7, right? And then 2 is down to 1.1 where it was. So is everywhere else upgraded that way? It doesn't seem like it. So now, because we don't really need planks for anything else, we can start to sell these, since we still need 5 more people. Technically 6, because one needs to train them. I guess technically we don't need 6 more soldiers, we just need 4, because we do have 2 on the ready. But also because it takes forever to make all this money, so we are just gonna continue selling everything. We'll just be paying everywhere a whole lot of visits so we can stock it up for selling. So now we're earning money at a much better pace. And I guess there are still a whole bunch of workers that are not working, so we can speed up all these places a lot better that way. At least until they all get drafted. Okay, so now I have 20 people in my village, which is enough to turn them all into soldiers. So we just set one up there and then liquidate everybody from their workplaces. Thankfully, the 2 soldiers we had to begin with are gonna help us get to the total that we need. And we just make sure everybody stops working. Halt all production, we need all the workers. So now we just have to wait for all of the soldiers to be made, which thankfully we do have enough food on standby to help with that. Actually, I should probably stop selling the food too. And maybe everything else. Just stop all the sales. Oh, but now we're at the point where actually, oh, it takes 2 food to make soldiers. I see. I thought it was just 1. So we'll make sure we stock up on the coal and the sardines because those are what's needed. And that should be good there. Just 1 more soldier to make. And there we have 20 soldiers, good. Hey, and I can actually make 1 more, but I don't want to make another soldier. I need to bring back the workforce. Okay, so now, yep, we built the ship. We have 20 people, so now we can go and fight the Kraken. On purpose this time, which actually, this is a huge map. There's probably a lot more fights to go through. But first, it's the Kraken, which is right here. It's got 1,500 health, oh my goodness. Hopefully we can keep up with it because we already lost somebody, and it actually looks like we can keep up with it because we're attacking way faster than it, and we're also dealing more damage. But our attack power is going down the more soldiers that we lose. It is down to half health. Just gotta keep going. Just stay right there, you weird cuttlefish looking thing. Can't even say that because it's an insult to cuttlefish, but we are winning. Just need to keep up the attacks. We have 44 attack now, which is way different than when we started. 2 more hits. And, oh yes, we defeated the Kraken. Oh no, don't do it again. But wow, that earned 300 coins?
Booyah!
Oh wow. We have way more money now. Bring in all the workers back. Purchase 10 of them. Oh, that was amazing. I didn't realize fighting the Kraken was gonna be so beneficial. Now we can get workers up everywhere again. And I think I still hear the fighting sounds. But wow, that Kraken really took out the number of soldiers that we had. But hey, now all the production is running again. But like the game said, that is the end of the demo. We defeated the Kraken by leveling up our village. That worked out really well. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video on Incremental Town RPG. It's a neat little thing. So if you guys enjoyed the video, then be sure to let me know. Thank you for watching and sub to Intern. And I would like to thank the channel members, including Bread, Corby Farm, Dakota, Donamoto, Devion X, Lucas, Matthew, Hateful Harold, Peggy Sue, Droopalong, Angel, Lily Bites, The Miner Within, DeGarity, Sands, The V, Isaac, Miguel, and Killer Squad.